Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Batman and the Mad Monk #1. So I made a community post today, explaining like all the comics I was doing and also just the way I was gonna read the comics. And basically, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to do storylines now. So the second part of this is gonna take a while to come back out because I gotta read a bunch of other characters. Um, But yeah. So any kind of storylines are gonna take a while for me to read, but I will get through all of it though. But if you guys want to check that community post out, that would be appreciated. If you want to see some, like, if you want to check out my community posts and see what kind of news I post. Sometimes I post. I recently posted a poll where I said if people wanted to see me read manga on the channel. And I've already read a bit of the manga Berserk, but it never did very well. But I was interested in possibly reading One Piece, but the majority of people said no, so I won't read it. But anyway, so let's start the video. So Dark Moon Rising, Batman and the Mad Monk by Matt Wagner. And the cover is actually, it's a recreation of the Mad Monk's first appearance in the 1930s comics. I can't remember. I think it was Detective Comics number 30 or 31 or something like that. Mad Monk's first appearance. But yeah. Have I inspired this? Once before, I encountered this Catwoman. She wears a costume and a mask. I can see I was wrong about you that night on the Romance rooftop. Matt Wagner, story and art. Dave Stewart, colors. Rob Lay, letters. Brandon Montclair, assistant editor. Bob Schreck, editor. Batman created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane. I never would have let you go if I'd known that you were only a common thief. First her, and then that poor wretch in the red cape and hood. So that's referencing the Red Hood, who is actually the Joker before he became the Joker.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Mr. Bat. I don't answer to you. And besides, ever tried to catch a cat?
Have I inadvertently given license to every crook with a flair for the dramatic?
That didn't want to be caught?
What are you?
So, who is she?
She. Who?
You know, little Miss Chanel number 5.
Get off of me!
Ha! Just like a man. No time for the cuddly stuff.
Like her namesake, she's agile and swift. Like a practiced thief, she's left an open exit for herself. The war grows ever more bizarre. Perhaps it's time I took to wearing armor underneath the outfit. If this had been a bullet, her claws must have been drugged, groggy. Jim? Okay. Oh no, that's Julie Madison talking.
Okay, this time he's pushed the whole stylishly late routine way too far. I've been waiting here, on the street, for almost an hour. Now, the store's getting ready to close. And all I wanted to do was buy him a tie. Granted, he could probably buy the entire building if he wanted. But it would have been a tie. Something special from me. Julie Madison, this is not like you. I swear. It's not because he's Gotham's Gotham's most eligible bachelor. It's not because he's wealthy as sin. I couldn't care less. It's because of how he makes me feel. The tenderness in his touch. The decency in his eyes. It's about damn time. Never mind, Alfred. The store's all but closed, and I have no idea where he wants to go now. But you can bet.
Unfortunately, Miss Madison, I am afraid I am the bearer of bad news. Master Bruce has been unexpectedly detained by business.
Detained? You mean he's not in the car? But I don't...
Unavoidable, I'm afraid. Master Bruce has asked me to express his sincere regrets.
His sincere regrets. Like he's the one who was left waiting.
Miss Madison, I am aware of how disappointing this must be, but I find it unlikely that Master Wayne's scheduling problems will change any time soon. In the meantime, I would be more than happy to chauffeur you wherever you would care to.
Thank you, Alfred, but no. I think I'll just walk home instead. Tell Bruce... Tell him that I'll call him tomorrow.
Very good, miss. There's a certain expectancy, a tightening in my spine, every time I push the button on that bat pager he gave me. Its range can't be very far, especially among all these tall buildings. So far, it's never failed. But will this be the time he doesn't hear it? Will this be the time he doesn't come? Or can't?
Well, well, Captain Gordon. Up on the roof again, I see.
Jensen, Pulver, and Briggs.
Word is, you spend a lot of time up here, Captain. Quite the skyline view, ain't it?
3 of Grogan's strong-arm thugs. Just enjoying a smoke, Sergeant. What's it to you?
Nothing, sir. I never question your motives, you being a captain and all. But the commissioner, now
Commissioner Grogan's already spoken to me, Jensen. What more do you have to offer?
Maybe more than you're counting on, Jumbo. Or Jimbo. Maybe a whole lot more.
They circle me wide. Hot, but wary. They remember what happened to Flash.
So that happened in Batman Year 1 where he beat up Arnold Flash, the detective. Or the corrupt cop.
I doubt you've got anything more than I expect, Jensen. I don't give them time to react.
We'll just see about that.
Oof! They're big, but soft around the middle. Slow. 2 are down before they even know what hit them. The third one, Briggs, eats a chunk of my heel. And then it hits me. Damn. Stupid. Habit.
Tough break there, Jimbo. Ain't you never heard? Cigarettes are bad for your health. Real bad for your health.
Happened so fast. His screams seem to keep rising up and up. Nothing after. No fall. He just disappears into the night sky.
It's him. Must be.
What the? Sets off the other 2 like a pair of jittery teenagers.
That's what Gordon was doing on the roof, waiting for him.
But where is he? So hopped up they don't even hear him coming. Truth be told.
Oh, Jesus! Where is he? Where? Shut up! Don't!
Neither do I. It occurs to me that this is the first time I've ever actually seen him in action. And again, he's fighting cops. What the hell is wrong with this city? He's faster than anyone I've ever seen. Never falters. Their weapons never come near him. I hear something break inside of Pulver. I'm betting ribs. Maybe an elbow. And then Briggs makes a huge mistake. He runs.
Oh, God, no, please!
Head still too mushy to stop what comes next.
Don't!
Listen up, dirtball. This is a message for you and all your crooked cronies who disgrace their badges. From now on, this area is off limits to anyone but James Gordon.
What are you? No, don't!
You hear me? For your own safety.
Yes, no, please!
Stay off the roof of the police headquarters.
No.
Of course, he doesn't let him fall. He's already proven that he's no killer. That doesn't stop him from letting the rope slip and jerk as he lowers Briggs to the pavement. 12 gut-churning stories below. On his lips, just the hint of a smile.
Ching.
Sorry I was
A bit late. You okay?
Might been worse, thanks.
The cat's drug still swirls inside me.
Whoa! The question is, are you okay? Steady, man.
I'm fine.
Just lucky fool. Taking on armed men with a head full of who knows what. So, where'd you get that? It's nothing. Tangled with the wrong alley cat. What more have you learned of Hugo Strange? His past is questionable, but legal. He was abandoned as a child, grew up in state homes, a bright kid, but he apparently had a hell of a temper. Nobody knows how he put himself through college and medical school. He's dedicated, I'll say that. Look, I know I wasn't quite on board with this at first, but after seeing the strings the Roman has pulled to hush up whatever happened at his country estate, at this point all we can do is keep a close eye on Strange. If he steps out of line, maybe we can nail him on something.
Very well.
But that isn't why I called you here tonight. Something new has cropped up that I'd like you to see. We need to go down to the morgue.
Despite everything, I find it all but impossible to stay mad at him. By the time I arrive at home, I'm thinking of the soft skin and the crook of his neck, the slow, rare rumble of his laughter. Damn it. Click, 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 click. What's wrong with the lights? Looks like Daddy's still up. His study. Daddy? Hi, I'm home. Something's wrong with the lights out here. I'm going to call maintenance.
Yes, lights out. Yes,
Daddy and I hardly spoken since he confessed his crimes to me. I hate to call it that.
No, leave the lights out. We need to lay low, especially at night.
What are you talking about? Daddy? How much have you had to drink tonight?
Never. Don't worry, darling. I swear I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine.
I know Bruce helped him out of that jam. All right, Daddy. It's okay. Here.
I swear.
But he's apparently being too embarrassed to ever tell me that. You need to get some rest. Can you make it to the bed okay?
I swear I'm fine. I need to keep the lights off, though.
He's too damn proud. But this behavior seems a little extreme. What's got him so shaken?
So he was drawing pictures of Batman because he's terrified of Batman. Yep. Murray Feynman is the Gotham Central coroner. 4 months ago, his brother-in-law got squeezed by a protection racket. I made sure the squeezers ended up in jail. And he's always knocking, so... Ever since, Murray's been only too happy to return the favor. Thanks again, Murray.
Yeah. Hurry up. Look, I can only give you 10 minutes tops. My lab assistant's on his break.
More than enough. Appreciate it, Mur. Okay, come on in. Storage drawers are this way. The victim was fished out of the East River. A tugboat spotted her. She wasn't in the water very long, so the body's still in good shape. She's young, no positive ID yet, but we're running her prints. Manner of death? Well, have a look. Zip. Throat's being ripped out. Severed her jugular. Pretty rugged wound. Right. At first, the coroner thought that was due to her time in the water, the marine life and all. But then he found what looks like bite gouges deeper in the wound, along the edge of her trachea. Someone, or something, chewed into her neck. And here's the weird part. Her veins were also completely drained of blood. Not a drop left. The water would siphon it out. I thought so too. But the coroner insists there should be some trace of plasma. I mean, it's as empty as a flat tire. But nature is chaotic, random. I still think the river. And I'd agree if it wasn't for this. Victim number 2, discovered in the basement of a building that was set for demolition. Same neck wound, definitely a gnawing bite, even though there's no active saliva samples. Also, absolutely bloodless. It seems like someone's taking this whole creature of the night bit even further than you.
Nikolai says this city's bloodlines are withered and thin. He says we must search carefully for the freshest veins. Only then shall the Brotherhood make good on its potential and achieve the eternal night. I can't believe I'm still coming to this hole. Same faces, same crowd, same lame-ass music. God, what a waste. Why do you come, then, if you hate it so? Routine, I guess. Mom always said that I was habitual as a hamster. Said it till I left for Gotham. Thanks. You are not from this city, then? No, what was your name?
Yeah. Hey there, gorgeous.
Crawl off and die, mutton. Dalla. My name is Dalla. That's a fascinating accent you got, Dalla. You're obviously not from around here either. Where's home? I am from a place long torn by conflict and strife. I barely got out with my life. So, your mother, she was sad when you left, yes? And your papa, too, I am sure. What of your brothers and sisters? Nada, Dalla. I'm an only child. That's why I got out. Really? They kept me so sheltered. Felt like I grew up in a tomb. I'm so glad to be free of it. Regardless of its troubles, there are many things I still miss about my homeland. The scent, for instance. It is specially made from very exotic sources. Would you care to smell it? Sure, I guess. That's it. Breathe deeply. I don't feel so good. All of us a sudden. It is probably the flashing lights and loud music. Very loud. But I always... These things are bad. Bad for biorhythms. Yes? Come. We will provide you with fresh air. Oh, okay. If you say so. My friend, she is feeling ill. We are taking her into the night.
Whatever.
But, Dalla, where are we going? I don't know. Just a bit of a stroll. The exercise is good for your blood. Lots of oxygen. But it's so cold. I'm cold. And why is the moon all red? Come along, darling. Not much farther now. Dalla, where are we? Who are these? Here she is. This is the one. Quickly now. I'm not. She will sleep for several hours. We must summon the rest of the Brotherhood. Today or tonight, the blood moon shall be filled. Nikolai will be pleased. And be continued. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see the original Mad Monk story, it's in my Black Batman playlist. It should be one of the first videos in the Batman playlist. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.